Hi, it's John, and welcome to the channel, 4:32 a.m. on Sunday, March the 23rd, with the big blue mug of coffee. And I hope you're having a great day. Today, an election is expected to be called. It will be the most consequential election of my lifetime, and probably yours as well. And as we get closer to the campaign, the Liberals, all of a sudden, along with Mark Carney, have changed everything they believe in. They want to make Canada a superpower after preventing it for 9 to 10 years and making your life miserable and making life harder. They want to open an energy and trade corridor. They've made an agreement with the premiers, and they've completely given up on their religion, which is net zero and climate change. But they haven't, but people are buying it. They're making this about Donald Trump. And I'll say it once again, the reason we're in this situation is because of the Liberal Party of Canada. Who is Mark Carney? Well, he's gaslighting Canadians, and again, they are believing him, and it looks like the polls at this point have it neck and neck between the Liberals and Conservatives. Amazing after the destruction of the last 9 to 10 years. I put this little video together. I hope you'll share it. I'm quite proud of the way it came out. I really am. I hope this will go viral. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. This is the last you're going to see of me. Have yourself a great day, and I hope you enjoy this short video.
This will make a difference to hard-pressed Canadians, but it is part of a much bigger set of measures that this government is taking to ensure that we fight against climate change, that our companies are competitive, and the country moves forward. So it's my honor, on behalf of my colleagues, to sign this one.
Now, so far, carbon prices have been applied sparingly. They've been set far too low, single digits on average globally, well short of the estimated $80 to $100 a ton needed by the end of this decade to keep us on track to net zero. Now, so far, carbon prices have been applied sparingly. They've been set far too low. I see myself as part of the social movement. I think those at the vanguard of the social movement might see me as being farther behind. And I've, absolutely full credit, and I do in the book, to Greta Thunberg, who I've had the pleasure of meeting several times, and from a world of ESG, sustainability, broader conversations around, as I say, sustainability, to a relentless focus on net zero. It's called the Glasgow Financial Alliance for Net Zero for a reason. The oil and gas sector in Canada produces more than a quarter of our emissions. Yeah. So and that's in the production and transportation of oil and gas, not the actual use of oil and gas in our cars, used to heat some homes and other things. Mm-hmm. So we can't meet our ultimate objectives, which is to get to net zero emissions, which, by the way, is what we have to do to prevent the wildfires and the other climatic events from getting worse.
And yet your company has invested billions of dollars in oil companies in both Brazil and the UAE to buy pipelines. You've bought billions of dollars of pipelines as a company in the last 5 years. Do you support those investments?
Mr. Polyev, there is a global energy system, and one of the issues, I'm trying to explain a bit of how the economy works. One of the
Thank
issues,
you so much.
It may help. One of the issues for this committee in thinking about a sustainable transition.
Do you support it?
Where is Canada's role in those as energy transitions from fossil fuels to renewables? And in different jurisdictions, into geography, it matters. Okay. And this is a fundamental point.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. This is a fundamental. You're finally getting to a point.
You've exceeded the time.
Is relevant to this committee's inquiry.
What you're saying is you oppose pipelines in Canada, but you support them in the UAE and in Brazil. That's what you've actually said.
There are specific.
That's your double standard.
It is not a double standard.
It is a double standard.
No, it's not.
You make billions of dollars off foreign pipelines, and you shut them down here at home, putting our people out of work.
Meet Tony Corianis and Kenneth Phillips. They both used to be coal miners in the United States until their careers were halted by black lung. Why should this matter to Canadians? Well, because Mark Carney's company, Brookfield, was making money off the backs of these gentlemen and many like them. With Carney at the helm, Brookfield launched Brookfield Reinsurance, an insurance division operating out of Bermuda, free from Canadian regulations and taxes.
One of the big strategic initiatives that Brookfield has taken in the last few years is to build an insurance business.
In 2023, Brookfield bought Rockwood's parent company, Argo Group, for $1.1 billion. Despite Carney's insistence on everyone else getting off coal, with Rockwood, he was making money by denying black lung treatments and benefits to sick coal miners and their families.
We know that Mr. Carney's company abuses workers. They bust unions. They invested in companies that busted unions. He also, in a very tragic case, one of the insurance arm of Carney's company, Brookfield, profited by denying the insurance claims of coal miners dying from black lung. These are workers who, by breathing in dust in the ground, became extremely sick, and when they went to get the insurance that they had paid for, they were denied by Carney's, the company that does the insurance for Brookfield. They profited off that. In fact, this company lost in court. The court found that the company was wrong. Now, Mr. Carney needs to tell us, is he still invested in a company that abuses workers' rights and denies coal miners and their widows the benefits that they deserve? Today I am announcing that a common sense, Canada First Conservative government will repeal the entire carbon tax, including the federal backstop that requires provinces impose industrial taxes. There will be no taxes on consumers, no taxes on Canadian industries.
Now, so far, carbon prices have been applied sparingly. They've been set far too low.